So, like pretty much everyone else, my Roblox journey started with absolutely nothing. I opened Roblox Studio, created a brand new game, and the first thing I placed was just a single block. That's literally where it all began. Then I thought, all right, now what? I wanted to make a real game, so I started trying to script things myself. I clicked around, copied random pieces of code, changed a few numbers, and honestly, I had no idea what I was doing. Nothing really worked, and I quickly realized I wasn't going to figure this out on my own. So I went straight to YouTube. I watched tutorial after tutorial, trying to learn how to make a Roblox game from scratch. I spent hours looking things up, following guides, and trying to understand how scripting actually worked. But the more I learned, the more I realized just how much there was to know. It wasn't impossible. It just felt way too time-consuming and, honestly, a little overwhelming. Then, while I was searching around, I came across something that completely changed everything. Roblox FPS templates. Instead of building an entire game from scratch, I could start with a working foundation and customize it however I wanted. And that's where this whole project really began. At that point, I started looking on TikTok for developers who might be interested in working with me. A few days later, someone reached out, and we ended up talking for hours. We got along really well and eventually decided to build the game together. I already had a really clear vision. I knew exactly how I wanted the game to look, how I wanted it to feel, and what kind of gameplay I wanted players to experience. So for the next month, honestly, closer to 2 months, we worked on it almost every single day. As time went on, the project became more and more polished. Every day, there was something new. A new mechanic, a visual improvement, or another feature that brought the game closer to what I had imagined. I kept sharing updates along the way, showing new gameplay clips, new features, and the progress we were making. Day after day, the project started feeling more and more like a real game. That's when I decided to invest my first real money into it. And that is how we arrived here.
Hello, your neighbor. Goodbye, see you later. This place was not for you.
Looking back, it was probably both the worst and the best investment I've ever made. My first mistake was spending about 80 euros on a weapon pack that I ended up never using. That money was basically gone. But after that, I hired someone else to create custom animations for the game. When I saw the final result, it completely changed the way the game felt. It looked so much more professional. And that's when I realized just how valuable it is to have the right people around you. At that point, I knew the game needed more than just development. I created a Discord server, a Roblox group, and accounts on TikTok and YouTube. Then I posted my very first video. The feedback was mixed. Some people liked what they saw, but there were even more people pointing out everything that looked wrong. And honestly, they weren't completely wrong. I knew the game still wasn't where I wanted it to be. Then everything started to change. My builder sent me the first versions of our custom maps. Seeing those maps for the first time made the project feel completely different. It finally looked like a real game instead of just a prototype. From that moment on, every update felt like a huge step forward, and the vision I had in my head was finally starting to become reality.
Bro, say wallahi. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Say wallahi.
That wraps up part 1 of the Power Shot journey. In part 2, I'll take you behind the scenes and show you everything we've built so far. And if everything goes according to plan, by the time part 3 is out, the game will finally be ready for release.